need to know what are press kits. So what to do and how should you prepare? Number one, press kit tu adalah goodie bag yang biasa you nampak paper bag yang selalu media datang, dia ambil dekat meja kaunter pendaftaran and then dia masuk ke dalam dewan. Ataupun some organisers, they put the media kits already dekat meja ataupun kerusi for these reporters to sit during the event is running. So what is needed inside the press kits? Okay, number one is media release. Of course, media release is very crucial. No matter how big is your event, ada menteri ke, tak ada menteri ke, apa semua. But when you call them to come, you should and you must prepare a media release. And the best media release is only one page lah, whereby it's compact with all of the important information. Okay, and then gaya bahasa pun terus direct. Jangan buat bahasa-bahasa yang susah untuk orang faham dan sebagainya. Kemudian, you need program schedules. Okay, why I say program schedule is very important. Sometimes media datang ni dia tak nak dengar the whole event, bagi dia tercebuang masa. Mungkin pada hari itu dia ada event-event lain yang dia kena cover and then baru dia datang to your event. So they would like to know when is the PC going to happen, when is the speech by the main VIP is going to happen. So benda-benda macam tu dia nak tahu. Okay, kemudian salutation, of course, when you do events yang melibatkan VIP, salutation is very crucial lah, sebab in case kalau kata you tersalah kod nama VIP sekian-sekian, it will be a major catastrophe lah kalau benda tu dah release di media. Contohnya kalau kata di TVET institution macam di Polytechnic Edward College Committee, with my experience, these VVIPs, I mean the bosses here, are being granted that title TS. T besar, S kecil and then dot. So kalau kata di luar orang ingat TS is Tan Sri, but no, in our institution, TS for TVET institution, it means technologist. Dia macam it's a title being granted by MBOT. Dia macam IR juga, tapi bukan IR lah, but it's similar macam tu juga. So TS stands for technology. So there were a few reporters yang dulu yang tak berapa familiar sangat with the new term yang being granted by MBOT. They quoted Tan Sri, TS to S Tan Sri. Nasib baik Tan Sri kan, kalau kata they quote something yang lebih lower daripada Tan Sri, it will be a major catastrophe lah. Tak bagus lah kalau macam tu But hopefully lepas ni kalau kata ada short acronyms yang memang mungkin orang tak familiar, please put the full name, and it could also help the MC to recite atau call the VIP's name, so it would make everyone's job easier lah. Okay, tapi kalau dalam teks ucapan, it could be like quotes by other events, by other ministers ke, mungkin ada certain special announcement, ada mention pasal budget ke apa kan. So dalam teks ucapan, it could go like to 10 pages for the main VIP untuk baca di atas pentas, sebab tulisannya besar-besar, the font is besar, and then jarak-jarak. Tapi when you give teks ucapan kepada media, please readjust the teks ucapan, sebab takkanlah media nak baca tebal-tebal sampai 10 pages and you pun takkan nak print banyak for if like 30 media is coming, then you have to make 30 sets of it. No, adjust and do it accordingly lah, sama fun dengan media release yang you buat tu, so it could make everyone's job easier. Kemudian program book. Okay, program book ni kadang-kadang dia dah merangkumi semua maklumat yang ada pasal program tu lah. Mungkin dia dah ada program shadow, dia ada mungkin latar belakang program, dia ada VIP punya salutations and everything. So buku program tu agak penting. Dan if your event is in a tight budget, dan sekarang ni go green kan, buku program dapat the QR code dan sebagainya. For medias, please don't expect them to actually open your QR code. Okay, so for medias, I would really like to advise project managers, project owners to preparekan sedikit buku program yang printed dan berikan kepada rakan media dan letakkan dalam press kit tu, supaya itu boleh memudahkan. Okay. Kemudian Q&A. Alright, if your event involves PC, which is press conferences, it's best for you to actually prepare sets of questions and answers for these media people to ask during the press conference is going to be happening. Okay, it's going to happen. So perlu, okay, untuk memudahkan flow press conference itu berlangsung dan untuk mengelakkan rakan-rakan wartawan kita bertanya soalan-soalan yang sensitif yang tidak berkaitan dengan program tersebut. I had an experience when we handled Datuk Mary Yap. It was 3 to 4 years back lah, dengan kerajaan lama dulu masa zaman Datuk Eri Yusof. The program was about student kita lah, our students. But then the reporter came and she asked about something that is more politik punya soalan. So end up the minister was pissed off, dia marah apa semua, then the ambience wasn't really good. So you as PR people, you need to know how to control the crowd during the press conference is going on. Okay, so make sure kalau kata nak mudahkan lagi, prepare soalan yang berkaitan pasal program untuk assist these reporters to ask questions during the press conference. Okay, but before you do any press conferences, please ask the advisors from the minister team whether to do it or not, because some ministers dia tak berapa nak, ataupun some VIP saja tak berapa selesa sangat nak buat press conference sebab mungkin dia dah jumpa media siang tadi, so petang dia nak just relax punya event, dia tak nak jumpa sesiapa, especially media. So you need to know, you tak boleh sembrono sahaja buat. Okay, alright, so settle with that. Corporate information of the institution, okay, of course ini kena ada so that not everyone knows what's your core business kan. So ini company apa, ini sekolah apa ni, so people don't know. So it's good if you could put a little very short executive summary of what is your company or your core business, so they will have an idea lah what you are doing. Okay, kemudian kalau kata ada bajet lebih sikit, sediakanlah refreshment untuk diorang, mineral water ke biscuits ke apa ke, sementara tunggu event mungkin diorang sampai lambat ke apa kan, penat. So yeah, this is how you ambil hati lah, the seni of ambil hati rakan-rakan media kita. Kemudian brand merchandise if you have, kalau tak ada tak apalah, kalau ada sekarang kan everything is like being cut down apa semua kan, semua tak ada bajet, so tak apa, if you have it just put inside. And of course PR contact number, ini lepas you dah bagi semua bahan-bahan ni, information pasal you punya program, it doesn't mean your job stops there. In case there are information yang tak cukup, what you need is the PR person. I mean like, mungkin the project manager itself, the floor manager, tak kisahlah, whoever is well versed about the program, letak contact number dia dalam press kit tu untuk reporter to refer. Okay, so this is among the tips yang Pam and also Bob Austin recommend to how to produce a good press release. Use less than 2 printed colours, sebab mungkin dia tak nak serabut sangat cacah barbar. Kemudian jangan print atas A4 yang dua-dua side, semua print dalam satu side yang sama. Okay, sebab you know kadang-kadang reporter dia tak sempat tengok belakang, dia flip macam tu je. So nanti kalau kata you print depan belakang macam tu, dia terlepas maklumat, dah susah macam tu. Okay, and then also font Arial 11 atau Times New Roman 12. Okay, dan kalau boleh gunakan kertas 80 yang tebal 80 GSM. Okay, takutlah kalau kata you pakai kertas nipis, ink tu tembus, tak cantik, right? Okay, so make sure your press release must have the 5W and 1H elements. So what are the 5W and 1H? As I mentioned just now, number 1 is what, where, when, who, why, and H adalah how. Note to editors. What are note to editors? Note to editors adalah jemputan media. Okay, maksudnya media invite. So what you need to do is dalam email lah sekarang ni, kalau zaman dulu mungkin hantar by post ke apa kan, but nowadays we do emails. So apa yang perlu ada dalam email tu adalah tarikh program, masa. Masa tu maksudnya tidak bererti kalau kata program tu start pukul 10 you kena wajibkan media datang 9.30. Tak. Biasanya kalau kata media datang, event tu start pukul 10, saya akan letak media datang dalam 11 ke 11.30 sebab kita nak bagi event tu running dulu, sebab kadang-kadang delay ke apa kan, jadi media akan tunggu lama, kita takut dia boring. So dia sampai, kalau boleh dia just nice masih speech tengah berlangsung, kita bagi speech apa semua, dah bagi press release, and then dia pun dah towards the event, end of the event, terus kita tarik the VIP untuk buat press conference kalau perlu. Kalau tak perlu tak apa, kita tak payah buat press conference tu. Okay, date, time, venue, exact address. Kalau katalah buat di Hilton Plaza ke Shangri-La ke apa, kalau kata di tingkat 6 lah tulis alamat, postcode, everything lengkap. Sebab kan event berlangsung banyak lah satu-satu tempat kan, so kalau kata reporter tu salah tempat ke apa, dah makan masa, dah buang masa, jadi reporter akan marah sebab you tak bagi the exact infinite information. Okay, kemudian kalau you have a poster or graphic of the event, macam banner ke banting ke apa, that is actually going to be hung everywhere dekat event place tu, hantar juga dalam email tu supaya the reporter will have the the look and feel of the event. Oh, ini aku macam pernah nampak poster ni, banting ni, oh event ni betul lah. So it gives a very ease punya situation untuk semualah kan, untuk bantu semua orang, untuk memudahkan kerja. Kemudian siapa VIP yang akan attend? Yes, ini memang sangat penting. Kalau katalah you punya VIP tu could be Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin. You have to state that sebab kadang media ni dia nak orang yang prominent. Bila ada prominent baru ada value pada news dia kan. So you have to put your VIP attendance and of course contact person. Jangan lupa letak contact person sebab kadang-kadang media pun fikir dia sampai dia nak cari siapa kan. So this person could be the person project manager ataupun media officer lah yang dipertanggungjawabkan untuk menguruskan event itu. What you should do when your media people is in the event. Ini sangat-sangat crucial lah. Saya selalu advise rakan-rakan PRO saya untuk buat perkara ini dan jangan buat untuk buat perkara inilah, okay? Untuk membuat rakan media kita rasa selesa. Yang pertama, always accompany your media people. Jangan leave them all alone. Tapi bukanlah maksud you buat dia rimas, tak, but you accompany them whenever they need you, for information ke whatsoever lah kan. You are there to assist them. And then never bother of doing other tasks when you are assigned to be handling your media people. Jangan jadi LO untuk VIP ke, jangan. Just focus on your media people. Kemudian, macam saya mention tadi, untuk media trend sekarang ni, they do the stories right in the event. Kadang-kadang event tak habis lagi, tengok kita dah rampak dah artikel tu dah keluar di online platform. So this is how fast the media people work. So we have to cope with their speed. Okay. Kemudian, why I said you have to be next to them, kadang-kadang maklumat tu tak cukup ke apa kan. So you'll be there, you kena assist them maklumat tu. Dan kalau kata you pun tak tahu maklumat tu apa, jangan mandai-mandai, cari orang yang tahu pasal benda tu and then terus solve the problem on the spot. So that's about it pasal media, how to get free publicity by Pam and Bob Austin. So I hope this video can really give you some guidance on how to handle media people when you are having your own event. So till then, stay tuned for my next videos. Yang lepas ni kita akan buat other sharing about other books. So kalau kata rasa malas-malas nak baca tu, tak apa, just listen to this review. Okay, bye, see you soon.